here, and today I want to talk to you about toxins that we know are everywhere in our environment that are really damaging your brain. So if you've been following me at all, you know that I'm doing a big brain event. It's called Building an Unbeatable Brain on October 27th. I am going to show you a whole plan for putting your brain back on track, whether you have brain fog or you're having memory issues or you're having anxiety or depression. I'm going to put it all together in a very simple plan for you. But what I wanted to do today is I wanted to leave some tips. In fact, for the next 10 days until the event, I'm going to leave a tip on this page every single day so that you have something you can start to work with right away. If you want a more complete approach, just put brain event in the comment section and I'll make sure that you get an invite to that and I'll send you the link. But here's my tip for today. So as hopefully you all know, toxins are everywhere. I mean, we live in the most toxic time in human history. But the toxin that is affecting your brain perhaps the most, it's definitely in the top 5, is BPA plastic. So where are you getting BPA plastic? Yes, your red Solo cup, and yes, your Starbucks coffee top. So stop and think about it for a moment. How many of you go off to the coffee shop, you get your hot coffee, and you put a plastic lid on top of it? Well, as that heat is coming up and onto the lid, you're literally getting BPA plastic into your coffee and you're drinking it. Now, BPA plastic is a known endocrine disruptor, and it's a known receptor blocker, so it will go up into the receptor sites of the brain and it will start to clog those receptor sites. So if you go back and you look at the video I did on mood and memory and zinc and how you have the most amount of zinc receptor sites in your hippocampus, which is the part of the brain that keeps you happy, keeps your memory really good. Well, you could be taking zinc, you could eat all those foods that I talked about in that video, and you still are possibly not getting the zinc into the cells to activate your mood, improve your mood, and to help with memory, because you may have BPA plastic sitting in the receptor sites. So my tip for the day is to really take an inventory of where are you getting exposed to plastic. Personally, I think this is the first step. If you're drinking coffee out, it could be as simple as have them not give you the lid. If it comes if you get it in like a chlorinated cup, you could put it into a mug. You just have to look around at your environment and see what you can change. How many of us drink from a red Solo cup? We're out at a party or a barbecue, we pour it into a plastic cup. Is it possible you can start using glass more often? Now, the other place that you're getting your BPA plastic from is your saran wrap. So you finish a lovely organic meal and you think you're being healthy, and then you take your plastic wrap, you put it over the top of your leftovers and you put it in the refrigerator. And now what you've done is you've added BPA to that food that you purposely spent extra money on to get organic. It now has BPA as it sits in your refrigerator with the plastic in there. It's getting BPA plastic into there. So my #1 tip for toxins and removing toxins for better brain clarity is you got to get the BPA plastic out of your life. So those are some simple tips. Move to glass lids. Don't use the lid for your tea or your coffee. Change out of your red Solo cup. I can tell you a couple other things that we do in my family. This is one of our favorite drinks, yerba mate. It comes in an aluminum can, which aluminum can actually have BPA on the inside, not to mention it has aluminum. So I have an option when I'm sitting to buy this for my family. I can get the glass one or I can get the aluminum one. So it's just making a conscious choice to try to get the least toxic one available. So it's all about intention. This is the thing about toxins, is it can be very overwhelming if you don't know what you're looking for. But once you clue in and you think, okay, today, and this is why I'm doing a tip a day, today what I want you to do is I want you to look at where are you getting exposed to BPA. And what can you do to switch that out to glass or to completely avoid altogether? Okay, because those can have a dramatic impact. BPA every single day of your life. How many of you are having the Starbucks every single day of your life, heating that up, and then you end up in your 40s and your 50s and you're trying to figure out why your memory's gone and your brain clarity is not what it used to be. And it can be something as simple as a daily plastic habit, okay? So I am going to show at my event how you detox it. It's not if you've been having using BPA, if you've been you've been exposed to a lot of plastic. It doesn't mean that your brain is going to have to suffer for the rest of your life. So at my event, I'm going to show you how to detox this stuff because you can get it out. So if you want more information on the brain event, just put brain event in there. And as always, I love feedback. So if it's these kind of tips are helpful, just put helpful in there so I know that you're all are resonating with it. But as always, you're born in a miracle. You are absolutely born in a miracle. Treat your body like it was the greatest gift that someone ever gave you. Take incredible care of it, and you will be shocked. You will be absolutely shocked at how well it performs. So, hope that helps.